Good morning everybody, it's Graham once again from Unearthed and another episode of Detecting Talk. Now you will have noticed that there was a film missed earlier in the week, and that's because we're uploading videos now of us or me out in the fields detecting like I was on Saturday, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself. It was a long layoff, but I soon got back into the swing of things, pardon the pun. So many thanks to all you guys that watched it and commented on the video. We hope to do I'll get out in the fields again this weekend, weather permitting, and hopefully we could have another decent time of it, finding a few bits and pieces. Now, before we continue this episode of Detecting Talk, just a word of the Mind Lab event that's coming up next month, September. Now, some of you guys, or a lot of you guys, will remember that we are due to hold an event here in Cumbria for Mind Lab users. It's going to be a Mind Lab event. The theme of the event is going to be a mixture of things. It's not going to be one specific event. We're hoping to have a new product from Mind Lab to show, which will be interesting. A lot of you guys will already know that the Vanquish detector or detectors aren't far away from being produced. So we hope on the Mind Lab event we can showcase the new Vanquish machine, and also we're going to have a token hunt on the day to win some Mind Lab freebies. There'll be a marquee, trade stand, there'll be detecting talk sessions for people that are new to detecting with their Mind Labs, such as Equinox, etc. So we'll have that going on, and of course, who can forget food? We're going to put a bit of scran on for you guys. So the event is penciled in now. Well, it's more than penciled in, it's actually pending for the 28th of September. So make a note of that for all you guys that want to attend. 28th of September. More details to follow, folks, but there'll be information on the website, the Unearthed website, and there'll be information on the Facebook groups and pages. So everybody will get plenty of time and notifications to attend. So that's that one put to bed. Also, the Unearthed organised digs, I nearly said rally there, but I don't like using that word. The Unearthed organised dig, or the next dig, will probably be the end of this month. Now, obviously you guys know the grass is getting cut now, harvest is in full swing, the land is becoming more and more available, so I predict that we'll be out and about with the team on our Unearthed organised dig group, which are extremely successful, towards the end of this month, towards the end of August. So keep an eye out for that, folks. All you guys that customers of Unearthed, we'll get you some information out on that day. There's already a lot of people down to attend, so don't be too dismayed if you get put on the waiting list, because we have to keep it down to that maximum 35-40 people only. We're not going into the rally game big, so just keep an eye out for that one, folks. Now then, this episode of Detecting Talk will be interesting because we're going to show a new product. Now, we have been toying with the idea of we set up a sister company, a small sister company that's going to start making and producing digging tools for detectorists. So I've got the first digging tools here today to show you guys what we're producing here at Unearthed. Now, these are digging tools for you guys that are using your spades on pasture, and you expect to dig down and down, and you've got your probe going on, and you don't want to put the spade in again to make sure, to damage the artifact or coin. We've got the perfect solution to it with the Unearthed digging trowels. Now I'm going to show you the first one, and there it is, folks, and I think you'll agree that it's a smart looking piece of kit. Now these are very strong, very durable, they've got a fantastic grip on them, although I will say these grips may change in the future because we are struggling to get our hands on them. But they're really strong. They're a perfect digging tool for getting in the hole and extracting the coins and artifacts once your probe has located the particular target. So as you can see, that one is in red. They're nice and strong, they're not too heavy, and they're extremely well made. I think you will agree. So there's the red one, folks, as you can see, and I'll give you a look at the other colour, which is the blue. There you go. Now we've already made quite a lot of these, they're already in production, and they're going to be on the Unearthed website fairly soon. Now there's a bit of time and effort gone into these, and obviously the design of them, etc. We're going to be probably retailing them out about $24.99, but they are perfect. They're going to be you know, long lasting, durable, very strong, and they make they're absolutely ideal for you guys that are in the market for a decent unearthed detecting knife, trowel, whatever you want to call it, digging tool. There they are. So we've got, as you can see, at the moment in red and blue. But as I said, the handles may change in the future because we are trying our best to source some better handles at a decent price so we can actually produce more of these things. So if anybody's interested in these awesome digging tools, drop me a message on here on the YouTube channel, put a comment on underneath the film, or you can email us directly on Unearthed, which is uneartheduk@gmail.com. You can always drop us an email on that, or of course you can message us on the various Facebook groups and pages that we've got out there currently. So they'll be on the website very soon. Interesting times, folks. So we are going into the knife detecting digging tool game. You know, we want to be producing things that people need and want, and these have already been tested and showcased at the last Unearthed dig, and quite a few people bought them and used them and absolutely raved about them. So watch this space. Now, changing the subject away from the digging tools, we've got some interesting information this week from a gentleman that had been detecting only 18 months or so, and he's just recently got permission on a new farm of about 300 acres. This is information that came through on email to me direct, which I found extremely interesting, and I'm sure you guys will. So he's got a new farm, 300 acres, and like I said, he's only been detecting 18 months. He's ventured out onto the farm 3 times. And the first 2 times he enjoyed himself, didn't find a great deal. I think he found his first copper coins and other bits and pieces, buckles and various other bits of scrap like lead and shotgun shells like we all do. But the 3rd time he went on some arable land for the first time on that particular farm, and he was quite shocked and dismayed to find that the particular field that he was detecting on was, you've guessed it, full of the dreaded metallic green waste, as we call it. Now, he'd been watching these videos and he remembers the green waste video, or videos, because we did quite a few if you remember early doors, even going back as far as 6 to 9 months ago, on the horrific scale of green waste being spread across farmers' fields, landowners' fields up and down the UK. So he remembered it, and what he decided to do was nip back to the farm as soon as he discovered the first 25 signals were all bits of scrap aluminium, door latches, window frame fittings, batteries, you name it. He was horrified to see how much was there, and he actually indicated that some of this metallic green waste was lying around on the surface of the field. He didn't even have to detect it, so that's how bad it was. Now what he did do, he went back to the farm, drove back to the farm, managed to see the farmer and told him about it, and produced a handful of the waste that he'd found on that particular morning. Now the farmer in question didn't know where it came from, was quite horrified himself to find out that it was on there, jumped in his car with him, drove down and watched and seen from himself it coming up out of the ground. Subsequently, from that particular episode, he has now traced the individuals that have spread it on there, and it seems to have been a contracting firm coming in and spreading it in with fertilizers, compost, you name it, when they were you know, harvesting the land or ploughing the field or whatever they were doing, whatever particular job they were doing on that field at the time, it had come on via them. So he has instructed them, and he's instructed the Environment Agency to make sure that this green waste is cleared off, and he wants it cleared off by September. So that'll be an interesting one. The detectorist didn't know if he was doing the right thing at the time, but I think he did, because he raised the alarm about this green waste. I mean, this farm could have been ruined, you know, if they got a chance to do the other fields in the next few weeks, they could have been completely ruined. So they're going to take it off, and it looks like the contractors in question are going to get a bit of a slap across the knuckles. So well done to him for raising the alarm about this horrendous green waste. The farmer didn't want it on there. He obviously didn't want it on there because he was detecting away and it was spoiling his day, digging up masses of this horrendous waste. And of course the Environment Agency also viewed it dimly. So hats off to him. Any more information on that, I will pass it over to you guys, because I'm sure some of you people out there are going to start experiencing the horrendous green waste probably in the next few weeks while the harvest is in full flow, I should say, and you're going to come across it, unfortunately. It's just one of them things. It's a horrendous part of our hobby now, and it's a growing part of our hobby, sadly, to see all these fields ruined by all this metallic waste. So I'll keep you posted and find out what happened. How they're going to get it off, who knows? They may have to scrape off the first half foot of the soil. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how they're going to get it off, but they've got to get it off. If they don't get it off, chances are they'll be fined. So interesting little case study there for you people to watch and listen to, because you will come across it and you have to make the decision whether the farmer knows about it or doesn't, and is it worth reporting or not. Like I said, some people don't report it, they don't want to cause any hassle for the particular landowner and farmer, and I fully understand that, but it's where these farmers don't know it's on there, they don't want it on there, that's when the alarm should be raised. Okay, so I hope that helps, folks. I'm going to be out detecting this weekend. Good luck to you guys that are out. I'll do a short video of any finds that I make, and good luck if you're out and about. Just be careful, because there's bad weather coming in different parts. I think we'll be dodging the showers if we go Saturday. We might have a better day for it on Sunday where we're detecting at. But good luck if you're out and about, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye for now.